Very, very excited about it.
I'm very excited to be here.
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yeah, I was making the Serenity Now joke that any good Seinfeld fan has to make earlier. But is that like everyone does that and it's super lame and played out? You can tell
No,
me.
you were the first one.
Ah,
you were
yeah,
the first
yeah.
one.
He's just like, I was thinking, how many seconds into the pod is Adam going to bring up Serenity Now? Right before you did the intro, I was thinking about it. Like, is he going to use it in for intro?
From Toronto, Canada.
Ah, nice.
Yeah. My early life was, I didn't get into this whole adult thing until like my late 30s. So
Wow, okay.
I just, normal, basic. I was a nurse for like 16 years.
Wow.
Yeah, just living my life there.
When you were 21, how many total sex partners did you have?
When I was 21, 2
2.
Wow.
So you had a slow start.
track record for just settling down with guys, I guess.
I mean, I know a
Wow.
lot of girls like that who, they're pretty good looking, they're pretty cool people, and they just can't stay out of a relationship. If they break up with a guy after 5 years, it's just like a month or two goes by and they just end up in a relationship because they are relationship people and they're pretty desirable, so they got a lot of suitors. It happens to a lot of people, I think.
Yeah.
What was the longest you've been single since you started dating?
Probably before I met my husband, I gave myself a year and I was like, I'm not seeing anybody for a year.
Okay.
1 year.
Wow.
I was single for 1 year.
You
Then I met my
managed it.
husband
Okay.
and I was like, oh, fuck. I gotta, and we stayed together. We've been together since 2012 now.
Wow.
2012.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. But how long into that year did you make it?
Like without a relationship, I made it the whole year, but I fucked around with some people.
No, but I mean
with,
like trying to stay single for.
Grey's Anatomy and like ER and stuff, and it seems very like sexy, but it's not sexy.
But there's a lot of things I might be coming into the hospital for that aren't inherently disgusting, right?
There are, but it's also like I worked in ER, and it's like there's no
Oh.
time for that. There's no time for that.
Wait, so okay, if I come into the ER and I'm bleeding out from a gunshot to the leg, does that mean that like I've now been X'd out of your future dating pool?
I mean, I'm not gonna like fuck you right there while I'm treating your wound, but
But does seeing a guy in that state inherently kind of turn you off? Because you're like a baby in that setting. Like I'm gonna die if you don't help me.
yeah, no, it's definitely a turn off. I've never been like treating a patient, even if
Someone pops into your head.
holy shit, I'm drawing a blank. I can't see any
You're not
celebrity.
going to know any of them.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
20 years ago.
I was gonna say 20 years ago. Yes, 20 years
Okay.
ago. Yeah.
30-year-old Leonardo DiCaprio,
Okay.
but you're inserting a bedpan under
No.
his ass.
Yeah.
Are
Sorry,
you no
Leo.
longer attracted to him?
Sorry, Leo. It's not gonna happen.
Really?
It's over.
Wow, because I feel like
over.
she gets more turned on the more she has to care for me.
Oh, that makes me dry as fuck.
Really?
Yes.
So me vomiting into a trash can and, just melting
I
away.
don't want to be your mother.
Really? You seem like you like that.
No.
It's kind of hard to snap back into sexy time after that?
Yeah.
Really? Didn't know that.
You have a headache? Fuck, get up and do something.
You have known me for all these years, and you know that I did podcasts for like 5-6 hours in a day while I had COVID. Like I did, like I will.
You were not supposed to
I
do
will
that.
not.
That's
Can't.
bad.
I know it's fun, but that's what I'm saying. I will compromise my ethics in order to not fuck up my calendar that I basically am a slave to on a day-to-day basis. Like whatever I'm supposed to do, I'm getting it done, and I have to be so unbelievably sick in order to not do it. So F you for trying to put that narrative
Go
on
to the
me.
Marriott.
Okay.
We're fighting.
Guys, I hope you are watching this and slowly getting red pilled because you're realizing that these women, they're not really all they're cracked up to be. You're mean.
I'll say the same about you guys.
You don't even know them.
I know you.
Okay. So
I don't even think I realized what kind of
what was out there?
like what was out there. I was like, it just felt like this is normal. But it wasn't until I met my husband and we started having some conversations that I'd never had with anyone else before. That's like when like something kind of like switched.
So
or
you had
clicked.
never even considered the idea of swinging or whatever had never even crept into your brain,
No.
which I think is probably a lot of people.
Yeah, no, never.
But had he had an experience with that, or was it new for both of you guys?
It was mostly new for both of us. We kind
Okay.
of developed it together,
Okay.
which was really exciting and fun.
But if we were to look at like the first couple months of your relationship with
Yeah.
him or whatever, it would have seemed very normal. Like what was the catalyst for you to even start having these conversations?
I don't even know. Like anyone else I'd known, they were like, you know, you have to be like a good girl, or like, you know, I don't want to hear about anybody before me. But he'd just be like, tell me more, tell me more. And that was like really, that like was so new to me. And so when he'd get excited, then I'd be like, I like this excitement. So I'd like push it further and like tell him more. But my limited experiences, like there wasn't really that much to tell him. And then he'd be like, tell me more. I'd be like, I'm out of stories. Like I didn't do that much.
Yeah.
So then it kind of just developed into storytelling and making things up. Not like he knew it was fake, but he'd be like, just like, you know, what hypothetically, what would you do if you that was
It's such a
the
big
pandemic.
step to take. Oh,
That
so
was
you
the
were bored
pandemic.
and you're like, fuck it, let's make it happen.
It was like there was just so much happening. Like we already knew we were into this. I knew he would be okay if I ever did go out with another guy, but I was like, no, it's never gonna happen. It's just that's too
He
risky,
didn't
too
care if
crazy.
he was there or not.
At first it was just me on my own, and I'd come
Okay.
home with like the stories about it. It wasn't until later, like if we'd found guys that were comfortable with him being there, then he'd
Wait,
come
so
as
okay,
well.
let's hear about your first experience. Like, what did you do? Was it an online
So,
thing, or did you like go
yeah.
to the bar?
No,
Okay.
we've never been like bar people. It's always been like kind of like sneaky hookups like online.
The bar thing
So
seems so outdated now, even though that is how I probably had like 90% of the sex throughout my life. Was like just going out and meeting people,
yeah.
you know?
But we were also very like, as nobody in our personal life knew what we were doing and what we were like getting into. And I didn't want to go out to a bar and like run into like you know neighbors